I'm Yasmina. I live in Ontario, Canada. I have a podcast called Witchfinger Horror Podcast, and I write for Rue Morgue magazine. I have a monthly blog, and I have a show on their YouTube channel called The Rewind Zone. I grew up with VHS. I was born in '82, so tapes were just always present in my life. Granted, the tape collection belonged to me and my family, but I guess I started kind of collecting when I bought my own first tape when I was around 11 or 12 when I bought The Crow. And then it slowly started accumulating in my early teen years. And then once video stores started closing and selling off their tapes, that's when I started taking it a little bit more seriously, because the thought of video renting becoming obsolete was just beginning to surface. So that's when I was just like, okay, I have to amass as many gems as possible, because the idea of them being thrown away and forgotten is just really sad. There's just so many awesome movies out there that need to be watched and admired. I'm a really nostalgic person, something that I'm sure all collectors have in common, whether it be tapes, comics, books, toys, records, whatever the target of accumulation is. It's important to us because it renders nostalgic feelings of elation, and tangible media gives me that chance to love something emotionally as well as physically. So the fact that VHS are still around gives me the privilege to be able to manifest that good feeling in my current life. It's like playing a Nintendo game that you used to play when you were a little kid. It gives you that sense of euphoria because it triggers that part of your brain that takes you back to those memories. VHS is an essential part of the 80s, and growing up in that decade is always something that I will forever be grateful for, because yes, technology is great, but it does make things easily accessible. So I found that that sense of adventure is lost to people who were born after the internet. Like, they'll never know what they might see as struggle to, open up a map, write down directions, hop on your bike and ride to the video store to rent a movie just to watch something, but that was just regular routine in our daily lives. Also, I have a problem and I'm fucking obsessed with the 80s, so I love watching them. I love the covers. I love the way the spines look. Most importantly, the thrill of finding a tape that you want just brings me joy. Like, the more research I do on trashy 80s SOVs, like the more I discover and the more I obsess. And the satisfaction of acquiring a tape is like fulfilling a desire, and it's really addicting. It's like I'm coming, I'm coming at the gym, I'm coming here, I'm coming everywhere. I'm a dork, sorry. All right. I believe your passions exemplify who you are as a person, and this is just what I love, and it's who I am. And I don't know, why do I need 2 fucking copies of The Wraith both on VHS and beta? I don't know, I just need to because I'm a psycho, I guess. VHS just makes me so happy. Honestly, I think that life would be really depressing without it. I actually roughly counted yesterday, and I have around 700, and that sounds like a lot, but I feel like it's not enough. Okay, so one of my prized tapes is Heavy Metal Summer. This movie is very important to me. Me and my best friends used to rent it in high school, and we watched it so much, and we forced our friends to watch it. It's part of who I am. Ted Nugent is in it. It's absurd. And once that video rental store closed, I bought it immediately. Another prized tape is my double Nine Inch Nails Closure VHS, and this is really important to me because not only because they're my favorite band, but I bought this shit the day that it came out. Me and my friends in grade 7 or 8, I remember, we stood in line outside of Music World, I think, and then we watched it that night, and then that one video with the guy from Sick and he's like naked and like the machine is fucking prodding at his penis and shit, like that is a memory that I will forever have deep within me. Like I'm like fucking 13 years old and I'm seeing like old man balls, like what the fuck, Trent Reznor? And this might sound super lame, but one of my prized tapes is my video head cleaner that is the one from my childhood, and it still works. Like sometimes, like obviously people know when your VCR stops working, just pop the sucker in, hit record, wait 10 seconds, and then it's fixed. That's another thing about VHS that's amazing too, is that, yeah, some of them might get moldy, but some of them, you know, some of them, the tapes might rip off the spool, but you can fix that shit. If a DVD or Blu-ray is scratched, it's fucked forever. Who wants that? Nobody, that's who. You can cut out like a lot of stuff. I say a bunch of stupid shit, just, I mean, it's on my podcast, like I'm just so fucking silly. All right, rarest tapes. Even though I have 700 tapes and I'm a collector, I feel like I don't actually have that many rare tapes because the prices are surging like crazy now and I'm fucking cheap. But obviously Heavy Metal Summer is definitely a rare tape that I have. Every time I post it, people freak out and try to buy it off me, and it's never gonna happen. I have the Media Sleepaway Camp. I don't know how much it goes for, but it's just cool because it has the full letter on the back. Terror on Tape, that was gifted to me by my lovely friend Charlene. That's another thing, is that like I actually don't even know what is rare anymore, so I might be guessing, but I think this might be rare. The Prism clamshell of Shockwaves. Another rare tape that I have is the Manson documentary that was filmed during the trials that has the members of the family in the movie. So that's pretty nifty. I'm pretty sure this is a rare tape because every time I post this one, people are clamoring at it. And Game of Survival is just such an absurd movie, and Radon I find are hot commodities in the collecting world, so I'm very happy that I own this one. Also, it's a fucking hilarious movie, like space reptiles. It's amazing. Okay, so Grail tapes that I'm still looking for. Like there's a lot obviously, but the first one that just comes to mind right off the bat is Winter Beast. I would seriously punch a fucking baby for that movie, but there's so many other ones like Video Violence, Sledgehammer, The Abomination, Demon Queen, Club Dead, Heavy Metal Massacre, Hard Rock Nightmare. Like seriously, I could just go on. But it's funny because my taste is so absurd that my Grail tapes like don't all include horror SOVs from the 80s. Like I would still be just as excited if I found Santa with Muscles with Hulk Hogan, because that movie is so preposterous. I need to own it. My taste is just all over the place. Like who needs to own a double prism video exercise tape by Playgirl called Hunker Size? Who needs this shit? I do. What tapes am I still in need of? Way too many to list in this video. My favorite thing of the tape community is legit 1000% the friends that I've made that have turned into real companionships. Seriously, Instagram is like a modern version of pen pals. It's such a wonderful thing to connect with other collectors that share the same passion, and to be able to meet them and party with them at like VHS Fest, cons, tape swaps is something that you just don't find every day. It's incredible. I'm sorry I keep referring back to this movie, but one time I found a second copy of Heavy Metal Summer. I couldn't even believe it. I don't have it anymore. I did trade it to Josh from Lunch Meat years ago, but I shit my pants when I saw a second copy. I was like, what the boo? mainly horror, but I also love 80s action, sci-fi, fantasy movies. But more recently, I've been collecting more specific things like Chippendales tapes. I have a problem and I love male strippers, and one of my Chippendales tapes actually has Malibu from American Gladiator in it. It's incredible. I also recently started getting into collecting fitness tapes. Like I have the Marky Mark and Dolph Lundgren fitness tapes, and I also have this one like karate aerobics. Like, why would you not want this, right? And instructional videos are something that I also buy, like winning at parenting without having to beat your kids. I learned about that on Everything is Terrible. And I have the Patrick Swayze dancing tape with him and his mom. I also have a Vincent Price tape where he just talks about camera. Making of Terminator. Yeah, like I just collect anything that I think is cool. I really love the MGM and Wizard big boxes as well. I also collect VHS board games, and I do collect a little bit of beta. The tapes are just so cute. Besides that one time that I traded Heavy Metal Summer, I have a problem and I'm a hoarder, and I don't get rid of things that I buy unless they're commons that are not worth trading. So yeah, I don't trade. This is actually kind of funny because I just recently got Dead Pit and The Pit. It's just a coincidence that they both have the word pit in it. Well, the ones that stick out to me, as far as I can remember, like laying eyes on the first tapes that were ever in my house, amongst the ones that we recorded from TV, are the Star Wars trilogy, E.T., and The Dark Crystal. But yes, two of my most treasured tapes from my childhood that I still have are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Part 2, Secret of the Ooze, and The Wizard. These two movies are pivotal to my childhood. They mean everything to me. I just want to be buried with them. That's how important they are. All right, well, that's it. Thanks for watching me talk about my collection and my obsession with VHS here on VHSurfer. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day, and VHS see you later. Fuck, I'm such a dork.